What is up, Reddit, and welcome to my video today with my father, Adam.Ladell.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, this is my dad. You've never really met him on camera before. You've seen him on TV because he was on my blind audition, but we've never seen him on this YouTube channel. So I brought him.
Privileged.
Yeah, he's privileged. I brought him here today to ask him some questions and see what it's like to, live with someone with Tourette's and ADHD and stuff, and just some general questions. So let's get started with the first question.
Awesome.
What did you think when I first got diagnosed with Tourette's?
The first thing for us was a lot of shock and surprise, and I think as a parent, it's always very hard. We just wanted to take it away from you. So what I wanted to do was make it go away and make you better.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably the biggest challenge for me as a person, as a parent.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, go on.
And one of the things that I learned was that as I was trying to take it away from you, I think you started to feel like I was ashamed and I was upset that you've got it. And I keep on saying to people, as long as someone's got Tourette's, as a family member, you need to make sure that they know that you love them and you're not judging them.
Yeah,
that was probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's probably an important thing because I know a lot of people who, obviously I got Tourette's diagnosed in the later stages. So I mean, that happens in families where you'll have someone who gets diagnosed and then they kind of feel uncomfortable in their own family because it's new for them, it's new for the parents as well. So it's kind of, something does change. The dynamic does change for a temporary amount of time. Like now we're used to it.
Yeah.
No one really cares anymore. But in that beginning phase, it's kind of, you need to adjust to it, adapt to it.
Yeah. I think we were all trying to deal with it, and like I say, you just want to take it away. But for you, you're going through your own issues. And you're trying to deal with it as a teenager, and we trying to just make it go away.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had lots of discussions with the neurologist to say to me, he used to say to me, just calm down.
Oh, yeah.
Then Adam,
did he actually
deal with it? So I was like, we've got to get rid of it. We've got to get rid of it.
Yeah, he was stressed about it. He would nail me with medication and say, we have to get on top of this now. And I was just kind of like, let's just chill out for a bit,
So you were thinking I was ashamed and I was trying to get rid of it, but I was trying to just help you.
He was trying to help me, yeah. And I understand that now. I think at the time it was kind of, I interpreted it differently, but I get it now.
But it's to be aware of it, so people out there need to be aware of it as well. It's, you're all going through a lot of things when you does get done.
Exactly. Okay, next question. What is it like living with someone with OCD? This is his favorite one.
This is very interesting because we have, as a family, I think we've just embraced everything. So I heard some of the others say you must laugh at these things, but I think at home, if you make it feel comfortable, you can have a good laugh.
Yeah,
you have a good laugh.
Yeah.
Adam you always have your stuff. Your shoes always in a nice pile. And it's interesting to see all these little things that you tend to do and
switching the TV off all the time.
Yeah.
Which you kind of, I suppose you would enjoy it because my dad does it. He wants the light switched off all the time. He wants all the electronics turned off when we're not using them, and I do that because that's the thing that I obsess on. So it's pretty good to save him some money.
We've only got one world, so we need to save it. So
Exactly. Okay. Now, this one you'd know quite a bit about because obviously, there's two parts to it. First part is that obviously you noticed it when I was a younger kid and you've lived with it for the longest with me, is what was it like growing up with someone with ADHD? Like with a kid with ADHD?
Adam, like I've said to you before, I would love to ask my parents that because I think I probably had it as well. So when I was younger, so with you I could relate. Very tiring. But one thing that you've always been full of energy, so I've loved that is that you wake up full of energy, you go to bed full of energy. And ADHD for us, we found we were running around trying to always tell you, be calm down. It would always be, if there was anyone that was overexcited at the party, it would be you, so we always had to try and
always
getting
into trouble, always causing mischief. That was,
but always in a good way. So never mischief in a bad way, but it's always just been more tiring.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like having someone on batteries running full power all day until they go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's always been a good relationship because I was very similar to see a mini me.
So then on that, since you were pretty similar, so you were never diagnosed with ADHD, but you're pretty sure you had it, but you didn't have medication for it, whereas I do. So what was Was it? Do you think it would have been more challenging for you? Because
I think for me, my grandfather your great grandfather was a doctor, and he used to always say to my dad, just drag him up. It was in the days before ADHD.
Yeah.
So he would just tell him, just give him tablets and put him to sleep. So I know I was like it in class. I was very active, and I'd lose attention very quickly.
Yeah.
And I think I said to you when you were growing up, some of the tricks that I would try and do is just draw while I'm in class.
And you still do that now,
And
don't
I do
you?
it in meetings today. So even at my old age, if I don't draw while I'm in a meeting,
Gets distracted.
I get distracted and zone out, and I'll be sitting on
And
the beach.
that's pretty cool how you've like kind of discovered methods to cope with it. Because I'm solely reliant on medication at the moment when it comes to distraction and stuff. Whereas you've actually built up a resilience to it.
Yeah, and I try and pass that on to you as well. So I think that these days you can take medication.
Yeah.
But I think you also have improved a lot as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's a place for medication, but there's also
Self-control as well.
Do self-control, and as you grow up, self-control becomes a bit easier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Now, obviously, the Voice Blind audition just happened. How many weeks? 2 weeks ago? When was that? That was the 9th of May. Oh, that was last week. That was this Monday.
I missed it. Did
No,
you
you
turn
didn't.
it?
No, you were sitting there. No. I turned 4.
You turned 4?
I turned 4, yes.
Who did you choose?
Ronan Keating.
Well done.
Thank you. So what did you think of my blind audition? Like, what were you thinking when I was walking up on stage and you were inside that back room? What were you thinking at the time?
Well, just for all of you to know that Adam does everything on his own when he wants to do something. So we didn't even know he had auditioned for The Voice until he came and told us. And so we were very supportive, but also a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Because you're putting yourself out there. Like I said before, as a parent, we want to take all this away, and it was trying to understand that you want to go out there and perform. Blind audition, I think as a family, the biggest stress for us was that we really didn't want to tick as you went onto the stage. And when the door started to open, you started to do your ticking, and I think that's where we as a family were emotional about that. That's the end of the day. I think right from the beginning, I was so proud of you and Mom as well. Everyone in our family is proud of you. So.
So now I want you to kind of get rid of that masculine wall that you have of you and kind of let out your femininity. And because I didn't see the footage, so I'm not sure. Did you cry at all backstage?
We will never know. Yes, I did cry. And I don't know if it was crying. I had water running
something
down.
in his eye.
Something in my eye. Very tiring, long day. But I did cry, and the reason was because I think as the door opened, something that you didn't want was to tick up, and it happened. So I was thinking more about how you feel. But besides that, I think those little tears in my eyes and Mom's and Erin's and Scar's was all because of pride. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
We would never. I've been saying for you, you should do something like that. The right age, the right songs, just fantastic. So we're very proud. And we'll vote for you probably as well.
Oh, thanks. That means so much. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't expect you to vote for someone else, but thank you. Okay, final question, probably the most important question of the whole episode. What are your thoughts on My Chemical Romance?
I love them.
Do you?
I listen to them all the time. I never knew their songs.
Yeah, because I got you some of their music.
So Adam gave me some of the music, and I play it all the time on the way to work.
Yeah.
In between listening to your music, and I listen to their music as well. So very good. They're cool.
Out of all of the My Chemical Romance songs, which one do you think is your favourite song?
Black Parade.
Oh, it's a good song!
I listen to it all the time. I can just picture it.
Like once that first note comes, that ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah.
And I just picture it while I'm driving.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because it's such a progressive song. Like this song, it starts with like, you know, it's all chilled and it's kind of, you can see the march and then it goes into that heavy part.
It's an awesome song. I'm glad you introduced me to them. So.
That's good.
So I think my favourite performer is probably Adam.Ladell, and then
thank you.
Second is probably Mark.
Nice. What about Michael Bublé?
Michael Bublé.
And what about Elton John? Yeah, Elton John. This one's a huge Elton John fan. Well, anyways, Treaders, that was the father tag, the Brian Ladell tag, the Adam's dad tag. He actually wanted to start a YouTube channel called Adam.Ladell's Dad. Yeah, that's what he was telling me about, and he was dead set on it. He was going to create a YouTube channel called Adam.Ladell's Dad. I was like, okay, that'll be interesting. But yeah, I think this was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And if you want us to do this again, just leave it in the comments below. Tell us what you want us to do, right? Leave us some questions. We'll answer some questions. Leave some questions that you want my dad to answer or me to answer about my dad. I'm gonna do another video on this, answering those questions. So anyways, thank you for watching and goodbye. Wow!